I hope this video finds you doing well. I know right now during this time of just uncertainty and chaos, things can be a little bit stressful, especially if you are pregnant or freshly postpartum, and especially if you are one of those things and you were planning to hire a doula. So I wanted to talk to you today and hopefully reassure you and let you know that our support has gone absolutely nowhere. We are still right here, ready to support you, maybe even more so than ever, because being pregnant or postpartum right now during this time is just absolutely crazy, and your emotions might be all over the place, and you need somebody who really understands what you might be going through and feeling and is equipped to support you right now more than ever. And so we're still here for you. We haven't gone anywhere at all. And we've just instead adapted our services a bit to be completely virtual for you right now. So I wanted to just talk about what that actually looks like in real life, because you maybe see virtual doula support and you're like, okay, how's my doula going to support me virtually? What does that even really mean? Even though you really might want a doula, you just feel a little unsure about what this new kind of support looks like. So I wanted to talk about it a little bit this morning and let you know. So essentially, doulas support you in 3 different ways. We support you physically, emotionally, and mentally. And right now, the only support that has changed a bit is our physical support. So we are here still for you emotionally and mentally, and we're going to be physically there for you just via, virtually. You won't actually see our faces, but we're still going to be there for you. You're still going to hear us and talk to us and see us. It just won't be face to face. So what that kind of looks like is, as far as labor support goes, it's going to be essentially the same, in that you will still have 2 prenatal appointments. We do two prenatals with our clients, and so you will still have 2 prenatal appointments depending on where you are in your pregnancy. Maybe even the second one will be in person. We're not sure, but as of now, we're planning, for virtual support. So the 2 prenatals will be the same, where we will just talk all about your birth and kind of what you're envisioning for yourself, and then we're going to learn how we can best support you, and we talk about any different fears and just thoughts that you might have or emotions that you might be needing to process and go through. We talk about different comfort measures. We talk about all different kinds of positions. We can help demonstrate some positions using our own people at home, and we can use our person at home to demonstrate, and you can use your partner. We'll kind of teach you that way. So that is all remains the same, and we still have our 24/7 phone support via email, texting, calling, whatever. And then the second prenatal will just be the same, virtual, and I could go a lot more into this, and if you have more questions, give me a call. I'd love to talk to you about it. But basically, that meeting will just be virtual as well. And then as far as the actual labor support goes, that can look like basically whatever we discuss in our prenatal meetings that you guys want it to look like. So that can look like maybe you Zoom or FaceTime us as soon as things start to feel a little bit different, and we're able to still lay eyes on you and kind of talk with you guys about what you might be feeling, and just what you should do, in the beginning and early labor. And then we're going to just be there via FaceTime for you or Zoom anytime throughout your entire labor and delivery. We're still going to be somebody that is a third party that is going to be there, and we know we are strictly there for support for you. We have professionals in our field, and so you still have a professional in the birth field on your team, and we would just be there to guide you guys, like we would, just as if we were there. So if you were having a difficult time coping, maybe you want to, let me back up, maybe you want to FaceTime us once you get to the hospital, and just say, hey, this is what's going on, this is where we are, and we could help kind of set the scene in the hospital, help you get the room set up, help your partner kind of get everything situated for you, and then maybe you FaceTime us a little bit later and you're like, this is what's, maybe your partner FaceTimes us and they're like, this is what's going on, what should we do? And then we're just gonna be right there with you. We're gonna walk through contractions with you, and be right in there with you just via your phone. So we have that, which is going to be a great resource for you. And like I said, I could talk a lot more about that if you have more questions and you want to discuss that more. I'd love for you to call me or reach out and we can talk about that more. As far as childbirth education classes go and newborn care classes, they are all virtual right now as well. We've made them all virtual for you. So we just want to adapt and stay with the times and still have resources for you and options for you to feel support, because most likely you need support now more than ever. So all of our childbirth education classes can be done online right now, and it would just be via Zoom. You'd set up your laptop and it would be just like your childbirth instructor is sitting right there with you. We would just talk to you through the laptop or your phone, but you'd still get all the same information and it would still be just as great of a class. And then as far as newborn care goes, one of those classes, if you want to do that, same stuff. We would just talk to you through the phone or the laptop and give you the same great information and just in a little bit of a different way. And then as far as postpartum care goes, obviously right now we aren't able to come in and provide sleep for our clients and take care of their babies while they sleep. That is a downfall. But we are able to provide daily check-ins, and so our clients can check in with us as many times a day as they need, and just kind of they would have a doula who was right at their fingertips, who can kind of lay their eyes on the situation and help walk them through what might be going on. It would just be like FaceTiming a good friend that, except for this friend, is a non-judgmental, wonderful support person who understands exactly what you might be going through, and we understand everything about postpartum and different, moods and all the different things that you're going to be experiencing. So it would just be like that. You would just call us up on the FaceTime. That sounds kind of funny. But anyways, you just would FaceTime us, and we would talk to you about what kind of different things you're feeling, or answer any questions you might have, or kind of walk you through different things if you might be struggling with, or, it would be like we would be right there with you. It would just be via FaceTime. So anyways, I think I've rambled a little bit. I hope this isn't overwhelming to you or doesn't confuse you more than you were confused in the beginning. Hopefully this helps paint a better picture about what our services look like right now. My main thing is I want you to know we haven't gone anywhere. We've just adapted to becoming virtual for you. And so seriously, if you have any questions at all, or you can't quite wrap your head around this and you want to talk to me, reach out. I'd love to talk to you and help you kind of get the support and reassurance that you might be looking for. So yeah, we're here for you, and we just want to let you guys know that, and hope you guys are doing okay, and we're sending you all the love and support. Have a great rest of your day.